Hey everyone, I am here today with Allison Chisolm, and Allison is a fantastic copywriter who works with small businesses and executives on their marketing and their brand messaging. And today we want to talk about strategic copywriting. And that strategic copywriting isn't just about making sure that customers know what's going on, but it's also how do you make them feel connected to the bigger picture? So, when we're thinking about the bigger picture, one part of it is building trust and credibility. And how do you do that through copywriting? So, Allison is the best at this. So, I want her to come in and talk a little bit about it.
That's great. Thank you, Carrington. I appreciate it. One thing that prospective customers will pick up on in a heartbeat is inconsistency. So if you use one voice and talk about what it is that you offer and what the benefits of are your products or services, and then in a completely different voice and style, you talk about a different product, unless it's going to two completely different target markets, you're just putting questions in your prospect's head. And the consistent delivery of your messaging, and I'm going to say that is with words as well as visuals, if they don't seem to connect to your company and what your company is trying to accomplish, it's not going to be successful. So people want to learn more about a company before they engage with it, and they want to trust it. You've got to be believable. And if you don't have that trust that they trust you to deliver what you promise, you're just not going to get anywhere. So it's really vital to make sure that any messaging that is coming from your company is going to be consistent and support what they've heard from you before. And that helps build your credibility. It also helps if you have satisfied customers who are eager to share their story about what a great experience they had with the company. But you won't get those satisfied customers if you haven't won them over to start with, that you will deliver what you said you would, and they will get the benefits that you promised them. So it sounds so basic, but you need to live up to your promises and make those promises in a way that makes sense to your prospects. This is where consistent messaging is so essential. And they have to believe that you will do what you say you plan to do. And then they're happy to talk about how great their experience was, and you can build on those testimonials.
Right. And you need to have that trust to even get that first phone call or convince them to fill out that contact form on your website. And you have to build that out through both your copywriting and the visuals to be like, this is why you should talk to me. And then you can kind of take it from there. But figuring out that first step is one thing I feel like a lot of people struggle with.
Yeah. You have to be really clear on the benefits, not just the features. You may have the latest whiz bang, but that's not necessarily going to meet the needs as your prospective customers see them. So you do have to have carefully chosen words to persuade them that you understand their needs and you've got the solution for them. And you have to say that over and over again. And then once you deliver it, you've got a convert. You've got somebody who is excited about what else your company could do for them. But you do have to come up with a way to make sure that your company message resonates with what they're looking for out in the marketplace.
So if there's somebody out there who isn't sure if their messaging is really aligned with those different types of goals and benefits and all the things, how can they get in touch with you so they can just see how you can help them?
I would love to have a conversation with anyone who wants to talk about how to get started. And an email is actually the best way to start for me. Email me at chisum@choicewordsonline.com, or you can go to our website at choicewordsonline.com and we have a contact form. I will be happy to have an initial conversation to see how we could work together to make sure that those prospects that are out there actually will understand what you can offer and are willing to connect and do business with you.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Allison.
Thank you very much.